Who do we have in front of us here?
We have False God and Jive.
Oh, boy. So this is going to be going on to round 3.
Mm-hmm. Still winners.
Yep. There's a whole other half that we have to go through here. So we still have we haven't seen Jive play here, getting some good poke damage. We have seen this matchup before, though.
I think that Jive is playing a much more defensive style, though. Absolutely. Like, you're going to come into me. I'm not moving.
This is the 3rd time that we've seen Oleander, and I got to say that this is probably 3 different playstyles that we've seen so far between all 3 of them.
It's amazing. Like, it's a small roster, but I think each person's personality comes through with like how they approach each character.
Absolutely. And here we're seeing again False God getting into those combos. We've seen it before, and we know that they're deadly. It seems like Jive, as long as they can get that distance, they're trying, they're reaching for it, getting that opening. Jive just keeping False up into a combo, but it seems like False going to be getting out of this.
Yeah, unfortunately, he wanted to charge his book a little bit, but that could cost him the round. Oh, coming into the side.
The switch.
Oh, and that was it.
Is the finish out. Early start back from False. We'll see though, because Jive hasn't had the chance to play just yet. So False has a little bit of the upper hand, having a little bit more practice. Jive coming back. Dropping False a little bit. We'll see if he can get charged up. Lots of blocks coming in.
Oh, he tried setting up there.
Yep.
Delayed get up though. Definitely saved him a little bit of positioning. Wasn't able to grab though. Unfortunate. Robert loves the llama. It's an alpaca, sir. You uncultured swine.
Jive really tried to put the pressure back on here.
Oh.
Getting the carry a little bit, but I don't know if he's going to be able to hold it. He's going to have to get right up in there.
Oh, it's unfortunate. I think the super's going to take it, and it does.
My, the first match going to False God here. I got to say, we haven't seen a single character switch up. It seems like everyone's very comfortable with who they're choosing to go against. They just need to get that game knowledge and need to understand what they need to change.
Exactly. It was really cool to see Jive like really do the mix-ups with the teleportation and keeping up the pressure.
Absolutely.
False God though just had the meter to burn.
Alrighty. Match 2. I'm curious if we're going to be seeing any switch-ups from Jive here.
Fred, look alive.
Of course.
Round 1. Fight.
Early into it. Oh my, Jive right off the bat. False God bottling right back with it though. Bottom drop. Didn't get his throwable out there, but Jive's pushing back a little bit here. Needs to get out of the corner. He has no room to back up. Keeping up with the combos though. He's like, I'm going to bring you right back to your own corner.
You own alpaca fur? I think Paprika would have a few things to say about that. False God is gonna catch you outside. How about that?
Emperor Cusco versus Unicorn Carrot.
Oh, I thought it was Carrot Top. All right, well, Emperor Cusco takes it.
Yeah, that was. I'm gonna be honest. The matchup here, False God is just not letting it drop. As soon as he gets into a combo though, but Jive has these early picks, always right off the bat.
I like how James going like, I think I'm just gonna throw projectiles now.
You know, honestly, one of the most dangerous things I've noticed in any fighter games like these is for characters who need to have space. As soon as they get in that corner, they're kind of just caught out. They have no more room to be able to create that opportunity for them. And they have to really take it head on. But it seems like it's pretty beneficial in this game because, I mean, as we're seeing right now, Jive's coming right back.
Oh, yeah. But I think the thing in this game is that, like, you do have those projectile characters like a Oleander or a Velvet. And
Yep.
they do have the tools to get out of the corner, so they're not completely defenseless.
No, but they definitely don't have the full arsenal to be able to keep that pressure going with their melee. I mean, unless they have that perfect timing, obviously, but...
Yeah, exactly like what Rider said. Like, they're a bit of an in-between. You have to be for a roster so small. Ooh! Alright. We got a tied-up game here.
Jive coming right back.
Final round.
You know what Jive's skin is making me think of?
What's that?
How much I love carrot cake.
You know, I haven't had carrot cake in quite some time, but you're really making me want to have some now.
Right? With a little bit of milk and those raisins in it?
Oh, God. I don't know about the raisins, but I'll definitely agree to you on the carrot cake.
Is this a perfect
my
game?
Goodness.
Are we gonna see it? No. Oh, yeah.
No. False God just not
False
letting
God.
it go down.
A
Oh, but
false
there's a
God,
pixel
no
gone.
more.
There was a pixel gone. Was not a perfect KO.
I think we'll count it as one.
We have to count that past one as well.
Oh, that's true. Nah, never mind. We can't play favorites.
Retro rules. That was, I'm going to be honest, these carries that we're seeing from False God, I'm really curious to see how they're going to fare later on once we're going to be seeing them going against Oscar and potentially even Sailnik. We'll never know, you know? We have
Hey,
the
you know?
possibility to see any of these fighters go on anywhere.
It is 2-0 though. Jive's got to win this one to stay in the stay in winner's side. If not, they'll be booted off to losers, which is not bad. You have an
You still have
opportunity,
the opportunity
to come
there.
back.
This is not a knockout. This is just a second opportunity.
I like her.
God, I will say though, Paprika is pretty adorable.
New main.
Haven't even played the game yet, but
All right, hold on. We do have one more DQ. Unfortunately, Palace28 will be leaving us tonight. Thank you very much, Palace, for coming out and playing. We will take care of that in the bracket for you.
already coming down to a little bit of a stalemate in the match here. More damage on False God. Jive is just not letting it up. He just keeps on with the pressure here. I think False God's starting to fall back a little bit. He can't get that opening that he's looking for. And he doesn't have the health to be able to meet it, but it looks like Jive's going to get tossed up. Getting the blocks in, but it looks like he's going to get into another combo. Oh, the comeback from Jive. False God needs to be careful. He needs to back up. Uh-oh. False God holding up Jive. That's going to be the first life.
Nice, nice. They got pretty close to each other.
Yeah, that definitely was.
Round two.
False God was definitely trying to keep that distance back until he knew he was comfortable to get that combo.
You know, something that maybe the more astute of you at home may or may not notice, but the music in this game I particularly love because it's dynamic. And I didn't have a chance to explain this to you off-stream, Fallen, but I'll explain it to you now. The stages all have like their own theme, but they change based on who's fighting who. So you have like different like musical motifs from each character in there.
Interesting. I actually, I'm going to be honest, I unfortunately haven't had the opportunity to listen to the audio. But when I give this game a try, I'll definitely have to pay attention to that.
Yeah, Shanti's definitely the glass cannon from what I've heard. Speaking of which, y'all are cowards for not playing Shanti. They're only a year old, come on! That's
Honestly,
true,
it's
the
kinda good
waterfall
that they're
is
not
neutral.
using it, though. If they're not using it, that means that the character is not necessarily broken, which means it's a good thing.
That's true.
I feel like that's something that we see in fighter games. Oh man, False coming right back
False
out.
God with a 3-0 sweep. GG's.
He definitely had some practice going into it, and it seems like it may have fared well for him. Very good games for Jive and False. False God had a little bit of an upper hand here, being able to go against the past Oleander beforehand. Oh my goodness, Tender.
Oh, what happened? Oh! Oh god, mods are gods. Whoa, you didn't have to. Thank you. Oh my god.
Coming right out the gate. Tender and Joan, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting Caffeine Crash. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Fallen, if you want to explain to Kama Rider and those new to Caffeine what potatoes are.
Absolutely. So potatoes are actually the largest donation prop that you can send to someone via gold, and yeah, it's just like it's a very special emote because it's or prop, I should say, because it's the only one that's so graciously praised, the godly potato. It's a beautiful, beautiful sight to see when you get it come through.